Hi. How is he?
Fine, as long as we can keep him in bed.
Oh, he's been chasing the nurses, has he?
I should be so lucky.
Well, he'll be out of here pretty soon.
Just a couple of days. Too bad.
Oh, good, you're awake. Brought some reading material for you. Something legal sent down. So it's contracts from Italy. Thought you might want to get a jump on taking care of some of the business. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said leave.
You want me to leave?
Go. Just get the hell out.
What the devil's the wrong?
Do you hear me? Do you understand me? Get the hell out.
Look, all right, okay. Don't get out of bed.
Get out of here.
I'm out of here.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Same thing you are. I came to see your brother.
Did Thorne call you?
No? Why?
I just thought since you two are so close.
Ridge, is anything wrong?
I don't know.
But something's going on.
He told me to get the hell out of there.
Thorne did?
Yeah,
When?
just now.
What happened?
That's what I'd like to know. I just walked in there, asked how he was, and he blasted me.
You didn't provoke him.
I barely had time to say hello.
Well, maybe it has to do with the surgery. That anesthetic can be awfully hard on you. And I'm sure that he's depressed about not being able to take that trip with Caroline. He was really counting on that. Do you want to see what I can get out of him?
I'd wait a few minutes if I were you. Let him cool off.
Okay. Mind if I spend the time warming you up?
Thanks, I needed that. How about you holding that thought till we get home tonight? There's still something I have to check on.
Okay.
Right.
But remind me where I left off.
Oh, I will. Bye.
You're not making this easy to leave.
Isn't that the whole idea?
Clark, I really gotta go. I'm late enough as it is. And I want to catch Dad before he leaves, okay?
Chris, there is one thing. I need you to do something for me.
Anything. You know that.
Oh, it's my sketches. You know I've been sending work in almost every day now.
Wonderful work.
Exactly. Yet why haven't I heard word one from your dad? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because someone is keeping my sketches from him.
You don't think it's Ridge?
Ridge isn't looking at my work. You told me yourself, considering the way he felt about me, he didn't want to feel responsible for judging my work. Which means he's passing it off to someone else to decide whether or not it's good enough to reach the desk of the great Eric Forrester.
That would have to be Margot.
Bingo.
But why would Margot want to keep your designs from Dad?
Maybe because it's too good.
No, that doesn't sound like Margot.
Not the old Margot. But you know how she's been lately. She's been moody and carrying some kind of chip on her shoulder.
Look, why don't I talk to her?
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Why not? We share an office. My God, we're close friends.
Sweetheart, did it ever occur to you that Margot might be jealous? I mean, that might be what this mood of hers is all about. She sees a bright young designer looming up behind her, and she feels threatened.
Clark.
Well, look, the fact is my work is good, and it deserves to be seen by the head of Forrester himself.
You're absolutely right.
And normally I wouldn't want to drag you into this, but Margot or your brother or who's ever involved in this, they leave me no choice.
You want me to talk to Dad?
I think that's the only answer.
He's under so much pressure right now. And with Thorne in the hospital, and then there's Angela.
Well, I don't like this any better than you do. But unless my sketches get seen...
You're right. It's a crime for Dad not to see everything you do. Look, I'll talk to Dad first thing. I promise. I'll even bring him your sketches myself.
Thanks, darling.
I wish we could figure out once and for all what's gotten into Margot.
Storm, I'm glad you're here. So, what do you have for me?
I'm ready to start action against Garrison. All I need is your official go-ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
Got a minute?
Of course, come on in.
The bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by new Cheese Ritz Bits, mini Ritz crackers with a taste of real cheddar cheese.
Hi.
Hi, Brooke.
So, how's the patient this morning?
What are you doing here?
What do you think? I came to see you.
You shouldn't have bothered.
Now, that's no way to talk. From what I hear, you're very lucky. You could have ruptured that appendix.
Yeah, that's me, Mr. Lucky.
You really are down, aren't you? There's got to be more to this than just your surgery.
You got that right.
Do you want to tell me about it?
Didn't you see Ridge? Didn't you run into him coming in here?
I saw him for a minute in the hall.
And he didn't tell you anything at all.
Tell me what? Is something going on?
Never mind. I'm sure that he will tell you later, of course.
Hey, I thought we were better friends than that. Look, obviously something is bothering you. I'd like to help you if I can.
You can't.
You don't know that. At least let me try. I'm on your side, remember? You can trust me.
Yeah. You may be the one person I really can trust, Brooke. Really the only one.
So what brings you over here?
I was just at the hospital, seeing Thorne.
How was he?
Have you seen him today?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact, first thing this morning. He seems much better. At least the anesthetic has worn off and he's lucid.
Yeah.
In fact, I just called the hospital and the nurse told me that he's sleeping.
When was that?
About an hour ago.
And he was in good spirits then when you saw him?
Yes, he was in very good spirits. I mean, he's disappointed that we're not taking that trip. But other than that, he's fine.
Then it doesn't make sense.
What doesn't?
The Thorne you're describing is not the man I just saw.
Well, what do you mean?
You know, I've never seen my brother like that.
Like what, Ridge? What are you talking about?
I went into that hospital room, and he practically tore my head off.
What? What did you say to him?
Nothing. I brought in some contracts from the office, thinking he might take a look at them. Before I could say anything, he told me to get the hell out of there.
Why?
That's what I'd like to find out.
Well, something must have happened between the time that I saw him this morning and just now.
Well, all I can say is whatever it is, it must be very significant. Because if there's any way that brother of mine could have gotten out of bed, he wouldn't have ordered me out. He would have thrown me out.
Well, if he's a new buyer, then I think we should give him a little more time than that. Yeah, hang on a second.
Daddy busy?
Never too busy for you. Come in, honey. Yes, so give him more time. Sure. All right, I'll talk to you later. What's up, honey?
I'd like you to take a look at these. They're Clark's.
All right.
You should have seen them long before, but for some reason, Margot's been keeping them from you.
What do you mean Margot's been keeping these away from me?
I don't understand it myself, Dad.
Now, Ridge is the one who normally screens designs.
Yes, well, he's ruled himself out where Clark's concerned. Feeling the way he does about my husband, he doesn't think he can be objective. Anyway, apparently Ridge and Margot got together and set up their own system, where she decides which of Clark's work is good enough to be seen by you.
Sweetheart, since you married Clark, this is the first I've seen of any of his work.
Exactly. Dad, I don't think my husband is getting a fair shake.
I must say, some of these are very good.
I thought so, too.
In fact, I wish I had had this one last week. There was a client in from New York. This is exactly what she was looking for.
You're kidding. That's what I mean. It's not only hurting Clark, it's hurting the business.
I can't understand why Margot would do this.
Neither do I. But something's obviously gotten into Margot. She hasn't been herself in weeks. The thing that really gets to me is how she's taking it out on Clark.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case, doesn't it?
Do you think she's jealous? You even said yourself that Clark's work is excellent. Maybe she can't stand the competition.
I'd hate to think that Margot was that petty.
Yes, so would I. But the fact is, whatever the reason, Margot is undermining Clark. She's doing everything she can to see that he doesn't have a fair chance here at Forrester.
The question is why?
So you've written the letter.
Subject to your approval.
We're finally gonna bury him.
You realize this is only the first step, Margot. I mean, we have to see how he responds before we can proceed.
What does that mean?
Just that there's several ways that he can go.
I just want to make sure that this bastard pays for what he did to me.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Can I see the letter?
Sure. There you go.
Dear Mr. Garrison, I have been retained by Ms. Margot Linley to prosecute claims against you arising from the expected birth of your child. It has been my experience that claims such as this can be more effectively discussed and negotiated in the privacy of a conference room rather than in a public forum. I therefore urge that you retain counsel and that you have your counsel contact me within 10 days of your receipt of this letter so that we can commence negotiations and conclude this matter in a fashion acceptable to both parties. Should I not hear from you within that time, I will assume that you do not consider this method of resolving your problem to be in your best interests. I will then commence such actions as I deem appropriate to secure all legal remedies available to my client under the circumstances. Yours truly, Stephen Logan, Jr.
Why would Thorne be so angry with you?
That's my question exactly.
Are you sure nothing happened?
Not while I was there. It was intended to be a friendly visit.
Well, then I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all.
Oh, I would love to see the look on his face when he gets this.
Then you approve.
Yes. Yes, I most definitely approve. It's time Mr. Garrison knows that he can have his cake and eat it too.
Great. I'll send it off today.
Can't be soon enough for me. You know, what about Kristen, though? What if she gets this first? We can't tell what she'd do.
No problem. I'll send it registered, delivered to addressee only, and require a signature.
No, that's liable to pique her curiosity, especially if it comes from a law office.
Okay, then I'll have to have it hand-delivered.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How do you suppose he's going to handle this?
Well, if he's smart, he'll get an attorney. The last thing he needs is for this to become public knowledge.
Well, whoever said that Clark was smart? To be devious, double-dealing, he can play both ends against the middle. But he is not smart.
First thing I learned in law school, Margot, was never underestimate your adversary.
Don't worry. I've already done that. I'm not going to make that mistake again.
You know, it's Kristen who stands to get hurt.
It's her own fault.
Why? For trusting this guy?
All right. But Clark was in love with me. He only got involved with Kristen to get close to the Forresters.
Well, let's hope we can prove that to Kristen without breaking her heart.
That's not my problem. Right now, you and I have to concentrate on nailing Mr. Clark Garrison. And we don't have much time, because sooner or later, people are going to start noticing that I'm pregnant.
Yes, you have some decisions to make beyond dealing with the father of your child.
Well, first things first, okay? Let's get this signed so we can give it to your investigator.
Margot, the pleasure is all mine.
Mr. Clark Garrison, your worst nightmare is just about to begin.
Well, I'm as baffled by this as you are, then.
Well, I don't know. Something must have happened to make Thorne reverse his mood from this morning. I just wonder what it could be. And why he would take it out on you.
As far as I know, the only thing Thorne has ever really resented me for was how I felt about you.
But that's over now.
And he knows that.
So it must be something else.
Well, I can't explain it. All I can tell you is there's something very wrong with your husband. And I think you should go over there and find out what it is.
Thorne, what happened between you and Ridge?
Brooke, I'm more worried about what's happening between Ridge and Caroline.
Ridge and Caroline? Oh, come on, Thorne, that's over. And you know that.
I wish I did, Brooke.
Well, I know it. I'm in love with your brother. And now more than ever, I'm convinced he's in love with me.
You're indulging in wishful thinking.
Am I? Thorne, you must have noticed, especially these past few weeks. Ridge has spent every free moment with me. Doesn't that tell you something?
Yeah. It tells me that he'll use you and play with your heart until he gets what he really wants.
And you think that's Caroline?
I know it's Caroline. If you had any sense, you'd see it too. What really hurts Brooke is that she feels the same way about him.
You're wrong, Thorne.
Open your eyes, Brooke. We have been played for fools. It's been Ridge and Caroline from the very beginning. Nothing has changed. Nothing is gonna change. I don't know about you, but I've had enough.
Thorne, what are you saying? What are you gonna do?
The only thing I can do, Brooke. I mean, even a fool knows when to cut his losses. I gotta just let her go, Brooke. I have to end my marriage.
Jewelry provided by Stephen Dweck. Join us again for The Bold and the Beautiful.